Hi everyone, this is Tracy from Tracing Dreams. I'm going to go through a quick junk journal thrift haul with you today. This is kind of an accumulation of a couple of trips to different stores. So I didn't find all of this in one store. But the first thing I found was this Dymo Express label maker. So I do have two of these already, but they were used and do not always push the, like, you have to push really hard and then all the letters don't always show up the same. So I thought I'd give this one a try because it's still in the package, and it was half off of this price, so it was only about $2. So yeah, so I have lots of the tape and stuff, so I think I will give it a try. It does look like maybe it was opened before, but they would have had kind of a hard time putting that back in there. So I don't know. Maybe it was used before, but for $2, you know, we'll give it a try. So then at my local thrift store, they had gotten some new sewing patterns in. I do have a little bit of a beef with them. And I've told them at the checkout before, I'm like, why do you guys put the stickers right on the front there over, you know, the really cool images and stuff? So what I usually do is I will take my heat gun, heat up the sticker just a little bit, and then I'm able to pull it off without damaging the picture. It does usually though leave a slight sticky residue. So I only picked out two of them because of that. So I picked out the two that I liked the best. So I thought this one was really cute. And then this one here, and the sticker isn't on the sewing pattern girls on this one. So, because I will probably cut them out because these are in rough shape. They've got lots of rips and things on them. But yeah, look at these colors. I just love it. So cute. Okay. So, and then I did find some Uno scorecards, which I typically pick these up whenever I find them, especially if they're a little aged looking like these. They were about to put a couple of carts out of new items, so I was looking in the carts a little bit, and they did have some seam binding there. And the reason I got these, I do have quite a bit of seam binding, but this is a nice seal brown, it's called, and then this is a really pretty orange. So I thought those would be good, hopefully for tassels. Then I did find this piece of fabric, and it's flannel. I don't typically buy flannel because I don't use it as much in my junk journals, but the colors on this were so pretty. Just so pretty. And I will definitely, you know, find a use for this. So it could go on a cover, even though it is flannel. It's, again, not a super fuzzy flannel, but yeah, and there's a good chunk of it here. I don't think it's, might not be a full yard, but yeah, for $2.25, not a bad price. Another thing I found, and I did cut this open so I could pull them out more easily, is these CD sleeves. So in green, blue, purple, and like this reddish pink color. So these I thought were pretty cool. They would make awesome pockets in a journal, or be cute little pockets to put ephemera or goodies in for like a Happy Mail. And you can, they do have sleeves on both sides too, so you could even sew this part into the journal and have it be like a page, so that you'd have a little pocket on both sides. So yeah, I thought those were really cool. So I found the paper sleeves before, and I have used those and decorated them and stuff, but not the ones in the colors. I haven't seen those before, so I thought those were really cool. And then this was a great find at one of my local thrift stores here. Recipe cards. So the first ones here are the Apple Darlings favorite recipes, 50 recipe cards. It says they're not all here probably, but look how cute those are. So yeah, that's a pad of those. And then these are your classic current recipe cards here, and I think they're the ones, yeah, the ones that fold out like that. So very cool. Love vintage recipe cards. I could buy them all day. So yeah, that was a really good find. And let's see, what else did I find? This book really caught my eye because of the colors. It was in the children's book section. It looks like it was given out by that Dolly Parton Imagination Library, so it is fairly new. But yeah, I just loved the colors and the illustrations in here. Like, look at that, so pretty. So it's called The Tree and Me by Corinna Lakin, if you're looking for it. So, but yeah, look at these colors. Oh, so pretty. See if you can see it there. But yeah, so cool. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so I just really love the colors and the illustrations in this book. That is very cool. So I picked that up. Then I did get another book. This is a book of poetry from the 80s, I believe, by Alice Joyce Davidson. And they say, in the tradition of Helen Steiner Rice. So I have gotten one of Helen Steiner Rice's books before. Just wanted to look at the cover. So the cover's real plain under the jacket. But the reason I got it is for the illustrations. So this one's not quite as colorful as some of the poetry books that I've gotten, but it does have some pretty illustrations there. So, and some poems. You could always use the poems too for putting on journaling cards or ephemera. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Then since the books there are buy one get one free, I felt that I had to buy another book. So this one is a German textbook, I believe. So from 1967. So I will kind of go through it a little bit, but yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff in here. Some cute little illustrations too. There's a song back there. Yeah. So my dad was a German teacher, so I'll have to have him look at it and see if he wants it or wants to see it first before I use it for anything. Then I got this Today's Woman Christmas Ideas magazine. Let's see if I can open the... It came like this in this plastic. And I didn't pull it all the way out, but I could just tell this is something that I will probably use. So I don't know what year this is from. It was 95 cents. But yeah, just look at those pictures there. Yeah, I do not see a date unless I'm totally missing it, but my guess would be maybe 70s, maybe 60s. But yeah, it's got some cool stuff in here. See if there's any pictures of color. Yeah, there we go. That's cool. Oh. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe 60s. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool pictures in here. So I will definitely put this with my Christmas stuff. I wish more of these had color pictures. Oh my gosh, look at the baby's face. That's adorable. So cute. Yeah. Oh, I love this. Oops. The pages are kind of fragile. That with their matching aprons. So yeah, this is a pretty cool magazine here. Yeah, I don't see, I'm trying to look here. It is unusual for a magazine not to have the date on it. So, oh, this offer expired 1964, so I would think this was from 63 or 64. So then I got these two vintage Disney books. I got Winnie the Pooh and Cinderella. Again, the thrift stores, it had buy one get one free, so I got both of them. But I just love the illustrations in this one. This one was from, this is the 36 printing in 1975, originally printed 1950. So very cool. And these are some big books. So not quite sure yet how I'll use them because the pictures are so big, but it is a nice, the story is pretty short in there, and it has where the last page is on the cover there. Is the first page on the cover? I didn't notice. Well, the first page is this, or it has this on the cover, which is very pretty. So yeah, I think if I used these, I'd want to make like a big journal or glue book or something, because here's the Winnie the Pooh one, which I would assume was from about the same time. Yeah, 1975. So very cool. And I did have plans at some point to maybe make a Winnie the Pooh journal. So yeah, I thought those were very cool. And then the last thing I'll share with you, I did get a little bit of fabric. I stopped at our two Dollar Trees in town and to see if they had any of those clearance items that people were talking about. And of course they didn't, but I did find some cute fabric, which is, you know, worth the trip. So I think these were $1.25. Yep. And I want to say they're probably a fat quarter. But I thought this one was really pretty. It looks like leaves, kind of, and it's got like the pinks and the blues and that in it. So yeah, pretty cool there. A little bit more sticker in there. And I got this one, and they had a bunch of like flannels and fuzzy fabrics and things too. And I didn't get those because I wouldn't probably use them much. And they had some like faux fur too, if you're interested in that. But yeah, I thought this one was pretty. And then I got two of this one, the butterfly one, which I got in some butterfly fabric from them not too long ago, but I don't think it had the orange background. I want to say it had like a brown background. And then I'm pretty sure I saw the same fabric at Hobby Lobby. So, yeah, this is the butterfly one. This is really pretty. Very cool. So yeah, I'll definitely use that. And then this one was just kind of a bright cherry plaid. Open it up so you can see it. A very nice spring fabric. Would be great on a spring or Easter project. But yeah, look how nice that is. I love it. So yeah, that was my haul for today, and thank you so much for joining me. I am making some more videos just kind of showing how I use the stuff that I make, so definitely stay tuned and subscribe to my channel so you can see some of the fun things that I'm going to be making. I am trying to use some of the stuff that I have and not purchase as much right now. We'll wait till the spring and summer when those garage sales and stuff start up again. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.